Episode 12 of season 1.
Skin deep. Oh my gosh. I love this episode.
It's so
We
good.
love this episode. Like,
It's so
weird
good.
to talk about. We love this episode.
Yeah.
So much. And you know why? You know why?
Because
Why, Katie?
it's the Beauty and the Beast episode.
Yes. Till it's all this time. But they don't
sing.
They don't
No,
sing. There's none of that.
Awesome.
Belle is
We
a
meet
chick.
her for the first time.
Yes.
It's that one chick from Lost.
Yes. Emily de Ravine, maybe? I'm probably
The
botched her
Australian
name.
chick from Lost.
Oh, fun fact.
Yeah.
Rumple, Robert Carlyle, and Emily are both Australian.
Watch out now.
Watch out now. That's really cool. And they didn't know. I saw this behind the scenes. They didn't know until they got on set and they were like, oh, we're both Aussies. So that's kind
Nice.
of cool. That's really cool. So we're going to tell you how once twist the story, and you were saying that you love the different, like,
Yeah, I love it when they
Miss-
take fairy tales that you think you know and then they're like, but you don't. Here's a twist. You know?
yeah, it's so good.
It's really good. So for this one, it's Beauty and the Beast. We all know Belle goes into the forest. In the traditional story, Belle goes into the forest. She finds a beast. She falls in love with him. She kisses him, and he turns into a man. And yay, they live happily ever after. But not this time. Tell us how they messed up our story.
They kind of do. They kind of do. It kind of goes back and forth. It's really good. So we see Belle, and she's at her father's castle, and her kingdom is coming to ruin and destruction. And who's the only one that can save them?
Rumpelstiltskin.
There's no hero around in this one. Rumple comes, and he's like, "Okay, I will help your kingdom, but I'll." Exactly. But I will take her first. And he takes Belle, and Belle is like, yes, I will do it to save my kingdom because she is a hero. She is
Yeah.
a true hero.
And he's kind of like Smeagol in the Lord of the Rings. My precious.
You're my precious, exactly. And they go back to the castle, and Belle has to work as a slave. But it's a very different, that's where Beauty and the Beast comes in. Time passes. She's working for
She gets
him.
Stockholm syndrome.
She gets to know him, and
There's nobody else around.
She does have a little bit of Stockholm syndrome.
She settles. That's really what. It's this or nothing.
Stop burning Beauty and the Beast for me. This is my favorite. Anyways, she ends up falling for Rumple, and they have honest conversations, and she even asks him about his son, and it's a very honest relationship, and
Yeah.
you can tell that he kind of grows to really care for her. I don't know about love, but he really cares.
He
Maybe
cares.
no, love. It's love.
He
It's love.
loves her to the best of his abilities.
As to the
Yeah.
best that the Dark One can love a person.
Still evil.
Yeah. So why don't you take what happens next? What happens after all that?
So, she's like, I'm kind of digging this guy, and he's like, I love her, but I'm evil, so I'm gonna set her free. Because if you love something, you set it free, and if it comes back, then
Yeah.
it's yours to keep, right?
And it's it's one of the only times that we see the Dark One slightly soften his heart.
Yeah, and so she goes out, and as she's on her way out through the forest, over the woods, whatever, she meets the evil queen. And the evil queen's kind of like, oh, you're with the Dark One, eh? Whoa. If you kiss him, he won't look so ugly. Just saying.
Exactly.
True love's kiss could break the spell, and he won't be evil anymore, and then y'all can live happily ever after. Because isn't that what the queen wants, happily ever afters? That and the Dark One to not have any powers. That's really what it is.
And that.
But Belle loves him. So that's what's important. So she goes back and she's like, Rumple, I love you. And he's like, I love you too.
Oh, yeah.
And then they kiss, and the curse is starting to break. And then he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You taking my powers away, chick. This ain't cool. And so he like shoves her off, and he breaks some cups and stuff. And that's where we get the little chip cup.
The chip.
Yeah, Chip. And he's like, the evil queen put you up to this, and I don't like her, and now I don't like you, so get out of my castle. Later, we see Rumple meets up with the queen. He's like, your plan didn't work, dearie. And she's like, what are you talking about? I have more things to do on my time than to mess with you. And he's like, you sent Belle after me to kiss me, so I'll lose all my powers. And she was like, yeah, that wasn't me. That chick just loved you. And he's like, oh, crap. Let me go find her, because I actually do love her.
But it's too late.
It's too late.
It's
What is
completely too late. Okay, then Regina basically says that Belle has died. She just was outcasted and she dies I can't say tragically.
You just said it right now, tragically.
Ugh, she dies tragically. And so we kind of see all that foretold. And so let's jump to the real world. In Storybook, Belle's dad is a florist, and he has a little truck called Game of Thorns, which is see what you did there, And Rumple is his like
his landlord. He's leasing him the truck, you know,
Exactly.
and he's like, homie, you didn't pay, and he takes the truck.
exactly.
The day before Valentine's Day. That's really important because for florists, Valentine's Day is
the
like
most
Christmas.
important day, and
Yeah.
he just is evil.
He's like, I don't care.
Exactly. And Regina's on this quest to know Rumple's name. Also, she has a hidden agenda. She's just like, what is his name? But that'll come into play later. Basically, Belle's dad and Rumple have a huge like confrontation. Belle's dad steals from him. Rumple goes and beats him.
He ties him up to a chair, and this is like some Gitmo stuff. He's like trying to kill this dude.
It's like I saw the commentary on this, and they were like, they had to like literally cut a few like of that scene. They had to make it shorter because it's the show is very family friendly, but
brutal.
it's a little brutal. Like he's like hitting with the cane, and he's saying like, it's your fault that she died, and basically you feel like, oh my gosh, like Rumple, he's talking to himself because he kind of blames himself for Belle dying.
He's getting all his like anger and frustration and sadness out on this
the
guy.
dad, who he thinks that the dad had something to do with her dying, but you find out in the end, and it's such a good twist because you're like, oh, you know, Belle's been gone, she's been gone forever. That's super sad. What happens, Katie? What happens?
She's in a mental institution.
And guess who put her there? Regina. Yes, she is evil.
We don't like her, but I still like her. I do.
I do, even though she trapped poor Emily's character and just fell forever.
Character
For
though.
28 years though?
She had her reasons.
So evil!
She was
What if Belle had to do anything with her? She's so evil, like she didn't take it!
Trap Belle in the Storybook world, just in this world, so that way, you know, Rumpelstiltskin can't have a happy ending if she can't. I get it. I relate to it.
OMG. Wow. Skin Deep is a really great episode if you're just jumping into Once Upon a Time. I would recommend like watch this one first if you're like, I don't know which episode to watch.
It's really good.
Really great episode.
It plays on a lot of the old fairy tale styles and the ways it does things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a really familiar story, so it's a great one to start with.
Definitely. Alright, that's all for Skin Deep.
Bye.
Bye.
Leave your questions and comments below.
Yay.
Subscribe.
Who's your favorite Disney princess? Mine's Belle. What's your favorite?
I like Mulan. Yeah.
Oh.
Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Yeah, I like that she was a ninja.